UK economy shows only modest growth in August, signs of fragile recovery. The United Kingdom's economy made a modest return to growth in August, with the gross domestic product, GDP, rising by just 0.1%, according to data released by the Office for National Statistics, ONS. While the increase indicates that the economy has avoided stagnation, the pace of recovery remains slow and uncertain. A fragile return to growth. After recording flat growth in July, the UK economy expanded slightly in August, reflecting a weak rebound across major sectors. The services sector, which makes up nearly 80% of the UK's economy, contributed the most to this growth, supported by increased activity in professional, scientific, and technical services. However, manufacturing and industrial output continued to show signs of weakness. Construction activity also declined slightly, reflecting the impact of high interest rates on housing and infrastructure projects. Inflation and interest rates remain major challenges. Although inflation has fallen from its peak of over 11% in late 2022, it still remains above the Bank of England's 2% target, keeping pressure on consumers and businesses alike. The bank's aggressive interest rate hikes, aimed at curbing inflation, have made borrowing more expensive, discouraging business investment, and limiting household spending power. Many economists warn that these high rates, combined with sluggish growth, could push the economy close to a technical recession if the trend continues into late 2025. Impact on consumers and businesses. For everyday citizens, modest GDP growth offers little relief. Wage increases are still being outpaced by rising living costs, meaning real income growth remains negative for many families. Small businesses in particular are struggling with higher loan costs, weaker demand, and declining profit margins. Retailers, meanwhile, have been forced to offer heavy discounts to attract customers amid a slowdown in consumer confidence. Government and policy outlook. The UK government has tried to highlight the return to growth as a sign that the economy is on the right path, but economists argue that a 0.1% increase is far from a recovery. With a general election expected next year, economic performance will likely play a key role in shaping voter sentiment. To sustain growth, analysts suggest that the government must focus on investment incentives, infrastructure spending, and tax reforms to boost business confidence and productivity. Global and trade implications. The UK's modest growth also comes amid global uncertainty, from the ongoing geopolitical tensions in the Middle East and Eastern Europe, to slowdowns in major trading partners such as China and the European Union. As the world economy becomes more interconnected, any external shocks could quickly impact the UK's fragile growth trajectory. Outlook for the coming months. The outlook remains cautiously optimistic. If inflation continues to decline and the Bank of England begins to ease interest rates in early 2026, the UK could see stronger and more sustainable growth. However, without significant improvement in productivity and consumer confidence, the recovery is likely to remain fragile. Conclusion. The 0.1% GDP growth in August is a reminder that while the UK economy is avoiding contraction, it is still walking a fine line between recovery and stagnation. High inflation, tight monetary policy, and weak demand continue to limit momentum. For now, Britain's economic story remains one of slow healing, cautious optimism, and persistent challenges.